Hey everyone. This is some pictures from my camera. Uh, this is some just over a period of time within the last, about the last 2 months of these chemtrails here. Um, as you can see, where I live in central Oklahoma, I'm like 50 miles from the Kansas border. Uh, they don't seem to be painted as thick as some photos that I've seen in other regions. But they do paint them. And I just wanted to show what I had found in my camera. I forgot that I took them. I just had my camera laying around. I went to take some other photos the other day, and I had to remove some. And this is what I found. Now here is one more. This is from where I work at on my job. So this is probably about 8:30 to 9 o'clock. And just from a little different angle from where I walked around, looking up at them flying over, poisoning me and everyone else. Which leads me to my next photo of the full moon. This was taken on the last full moon that we had, and I was not going to post these two photos until I had figured out what I was looking at. But I have not figured out what I was looking at. So it's doing me no good to keep them to myself. It could be an optical illusion. It could be some kind of a camera flare. I don't know. But anyway, this is the last full moon that we had. This is me at the edge of the driveway of where I work, and this is just a telephone pole here, power pole, and there's a branch with a tree right around there. This little red light off in the distance is just something that blinks on and off way far in the distance. It's a different business down there. So what I did was I just looked up into the sky and saw the moon. I thought it looked pretty cool. I wanted to get a good shot of it. I walked to my truck and got my camera and walked down here and I shot it. I wanted to get another one, and I thought I could be an even better shot if I got a little bit closer to it. So it probably took me about 15 seconds maybe to walk about 8 or 9 foot closer maybe from where I was and get a view that I liked. And in front of this is a street, so there are street lights too. And so what I'm attempting to do is use objects to block out any of the artificial light from the light poles and everything. So when I step forward to reposition, that's what I'm doing, is I'm getting a good point to where I'm blocking out the artificial light, so hopefully I don't get any glare. Now this comes into the shot that I was not going to post that I ended up showing you now. And I left it in the camera that way for however long that's been since that last full moon, and I forgot about it. So when I put this in the computer and looked, I was confused. I'm not sure what I'm seeing. I'm not a photography expert, but I had that, and I was looking right through the camera, and there wasn't anything over there. There wasn't. And so, like I said, I got closer. I got this pole and some of these branches that were up here to keep the light from shining from my left. And I don't think this is a camera glare. I don't know what it is, but if anybody is a photography expert, I don't mean a buff, I mean an expert, really knows about it, give me a comment or a message and let me know what you think this could be in relation to how I could be looking at that and step forward some and reposition, and then I shoot that. So what is that? I don't know. I cannot tell you. I don't have the foggiest. What I have done is tried to I've tried to magnify it and stuff, and I can't get anything on it. I mean, it just comes up like that. You see, it's all fuzzy. I can't make it out. I don't know what it is. There are no obstacles of this shape that interfere with the point of which I was looking up. It does not appear to be anything of shape that could have been included in the picture. So I'm at a loss. And there it is, where you get it about as big as you can, and you just don't have any clarity to it. So I can't tell you what it is, and I can't tell you what it isn't. All I can tell you is what I just did when I took the picture and it came out like that. So I don't know what else I can say about that. It started out like that and ended up like that. How can this be? If I was farther back in the first shot, it would have been in the first shot, in my way of thinking. I'm farther away, so I should have included more area within the shot. So there should be something somewhere around in here. But there isn't. But there is in this. So it was rather odd. Like I said, it could be some type of a reflection off something. Camera flash glare. I want to say it's some kind of an optical illusion. I really do. But I'm not finding anything that I can pin it on. So is there anyone out there that has something they can pin it on? Because I can't put a name on it. And these things are going to continue chemtrailing where I live. They wake me up about 7:30 in the morning. Now I don't always go outside and watch them, but I do have a base here in my town. It's about 2 miles from where I live. And that is one of the bases they train the pilots at, obviously. So I guess they're training the pilots to release dangerous chemicals in the form of chemtrails into the population. Don't know what they're getting told it is while they're releasing it, but they are releasing it. This goes on to about, well, they proceed to do it throughout the night. As you can see, it's almost 9 o'clock or so, somewhere in that range, and they're still out flying around juicing it up. And this vantage point here would be in the northwest. I live in the central part of the town, so during the day when the sun has risen in the east, it appears to me they predominantly spray in the southeast, and then as it goes down they predominantly spray in the northwest. But it does to me seem to follow a pattern of the sun. That's all I can say to describe it, because I watched it enough that it looks like when the sun is over in the horizon of, let's say, not directly overhead, but like at a 45-degree angle, in the south east region, that they are not spraying in the northwest, and then vice versa. When it's in the northwest, as it is right here, they're not spraying in the southeast. So this seems to be a pattern. I already described in a prior video that one night I was looking up at the moon and I didn't have my camera on it, or on me, and I turned my head to light a cigarette, turned back around and looked at it, something come out of right here, or popped up visually somehow right here, and proceeded to fly in the direction of the southeast that night. So now I'm looking at the moon again, just snapped a shot of it, snapped 2 shots of it, got one like this, got one like that. This will sure make me, or at least it made me, make you scratch your head a little bit and get a checklist out and try and write it off as what it is or what it isn't. So far my checklist seems to be at odds with me. So I wanted to bring these things to your attention. I found, the chemtrails are pretty normal because everyone's suffering from them, but this is not normal. And if you can give me some help figuring that out, what it is, then please let me know. I'm going to let you all go now, and I hope that you're all safe. I hope that God continues to bless everyone and watch over us and continues to keep us safe. And pray for everyone, and pray for those that don't have anyone to pray for them. And until next time, God bless you.